Hold on, you're not listening to me.
Yes, I am. You've told me your name is Michael Thompson and you're not with your National Guard unit. So, Mike, why do you expect to receive your National Guard pay?
I'm sort of with the regular army now, and we're up in the mountains fighting, but...
Are you actually in the regular army?
Not officially. I kind of got swept up during the retreat from Seattle.
Then have your company clerk file a 451-A.
Look, our company clerk got his head blown off 2 hours ago. I need that money, and I need it sent to my ex-wife in Chicago before she...
Mike, I can only pay you or an actual current spouse. That is if I could even pay you, which I can't unless I get a 451-A. For the ex-spouse, I'm going to need a declaration from a court.
A declaration from the court? Have you heard? We've been invaded.
That doesn't change anything. We have rules in this country for a reason. And if
I swear, I'm going to beat these damn Russians, and then I'm going to hunt you down. How do you like that?
Yeah, hunt me down with a 451-A. And I need it in triplicate, Corporal.
After Pine Valley, the Russians pulled back and tightened their perimeter around Seattle. Unable to mount an attack ourselves, we waited, nursing our wounds and trying to anticipate what would happen next. Not long before Christmas, the Russians made their next move. Several regiments attacked east up into the Cascade Range, and it soon became apparent that their objective was Fort Teller, the headquarters for the Strategic Defense Initiative, or as the public popularly dubbed it, the Star Wars Project. What we knew, and they didn't, was that the project was a bust. If the Russians reached the base, they'd realize the whole thing was basically a scam, that we had nothing to stop their nuclear missiles from striking our cities and military bases. We couldn't let them figure that out, so we moved east as well, taking the fight into the mountains and trying to delay the Russians, while Colonel Wilkins and his people at Fort Teller dug in as hard as they could.
I suggest we fortify these crossings and then blow up the bridge.
Yeah, that should buy Wilkins some time.
That won't work, sir. We don't have nearly enough
And what will you have us do? Roll over and die? If Ivan gets to Fort Teller, we'll have a global thermonuclear war in our hands.
Hey, must be a Russian scout.
Damn it! We need to get moving. You won't be needed here, Bannon. I'm sending you 10 miles northeast on a recon mission.
Understood, sir.
All right, then. Wilkins is counting on us. Let's get to it.
All right, boys.
No time to dick around, Parker. Establish defensive positions at those two forts.
Let's go.
If Ivan is already there, I want him annihilated. You hear me? If he gets the chance to dig in before we get there, we won't be able to hold back the main force.
Welcome back to World in Conflict. Man, I'm getting so excited for Broken Arrow coming out soon. Let's get our units called
Try
out.
to be quick, Parker. The sooner we dig in, the better. Captain Webb is standing by to reinforce you. Now get going.
Go with
Eagle
that.
6 out.
All right, 2 forts to capture, 6 positions on the map.
Colonel, these woods are ideal for infantry. The trees could cover an advance almost all the way to the river.
You're right, Captain. Using the woods would help us retain the element of surprise.
Ooh.
Parker, use those woods as cover for your infantry as you maneuver toward the river. Try to take Ivan by surprise.
Well, the enemy thought they could hide, but we already knew they were coming with the scout chopper, giving them away during the cutscene. And speaking of that cutscene, great attention to detail showing the troops basically destroying that little model that they set up with the rocks and sticks and stuff to show what they were going to do. You know, like the little scale model with their plan. Really cool. Oh man, this game is so good. I'm so happy to be playing it again. I've just been loving the missions lately. I hope you have been too. Thanks again for subbing to the channel and leaving all your comments on what you thought of the game when you first played it or when you played it again recently. And it's still golden, absolute golden. If they ever did a remaster or a sequel for this, I'll pay quadruple. Like I'll buy 100 copies, and it's just great. Super fanboy. Love how it's like war game. Love how it's like regiments. But yet those games also copying some things from this one, and that's totally fine because they were great concepts that worked and worked well. And I love it. Is it a McDonald's? Surely is. All right, we got rid of the infantry in the woods there. That was going to try to cost us some time. We have 2 positions, again, 6 total objectives to take. Oh, wow, we wrecked some of those units already from that artillery. Got that missile ready. Enemy trying to close in on us.
Mechanized here. Mechanic is in place, sir. Start repair.
What do you want, sir? Busy here.
Trying to put AT where they can be effective.
Killed an enemy vehicle.
Mechanized. Starting with the repairs. We're getting busy with the repairs now.
And unfortunately, we lost that Jeep there, which I was going to try to use for repairs. We need to get all of our units into defensive positions to capture. Okay, we have some defenses here now. We can move forward. Bad, a little unlucky. Good plan, though. Back into the woods. Make sure we don't lose that cap. Let's go.
Enemy defeated, sir.
All right, good work. Almost captured this position. We'll save a few more points so we can fall back and move to the left position. So we got to go down here. Looks like the enemy's actually capturing the ford too, so I guess it was a race against time where we're already losing by default. All right, first position
Well done,
taken.
Parker. Ivan has probably dug in at the other fort by now, so expect some resistance when you get there.
Yes, indeed.
My guys are moving into position now, sir. And my scouts report increased Soviet activity across the river.
They're moving fast. We just have to move faster. You know what to do, Parker. Eagle 6 out.
Yes, sir. We're going to try to get everything on that position. We got to go fast. Hell yeah. Rip and dip, baby. Wreck everything they got. Damn, that mountain there clipped a lot of that A-10 fire that could have come in on those tanks.
This is Bannon. Bannon, report.
We're 2 clicks from our final waypoint and engaging a small Soviet advance force. APCs and jeeps, over.
I couldn't care less what you're engaging, Bannon. There's a bridge in that area, and I want you to destroy it. Report when you're done. Eagle 6 out.
All right. Get our vehicles to capture. Oh, they're up on the hill, aren't they?
This is Webb. We're engaging multiple Russian targets at this time.
Roger that, Webb. Keep them at bay. Eagle 6 out.
What do you want, sir?
All right, Webb's holding the other forward for us. That's good.
Moving to position.
Bring those APCs up. All right, the hard part's over is getting that further one. Now we can focus everything here. We've got plenty of time to do so. We're going to try to get an A-10 strike on those vehicles up there on the hill. Beautiful.
Roger. Coordinates received. Tank buster in transit.
Nice. We can ambush light incoming vehicles.
Sir,
Hostiles in the hot zone and toast. Hunter out.
All right, they're still building defenses. We'll try to keep those frontal defenses weak and then focus on the back one with a cluster strike, likely. All right, Soviets across both sides of the river.
Yes, sir. Ready for action. Anti-tank unit moving out, good to go.
All right, not bad. Ooh, they're actually reinforcing now with AT.
Okay, moving. Running is a yes.
All right, let's try this again.
This is Hunter.
We're in combat.
Hostile tanks designated as primary
We're ready.
target.
Let's hustle. What do you want, sir?
I wish that infantry, if it had to move slightly to get to cover, would just make a couple of footsteps left or right wherever they needed to go.
In the target area have been
Moving to
destroyed.
position.
All right.
Moving. Yes.
Right flank is wrecked. Move up with the APCs. Infantry. Moving across.
Ready for duty.
Gotta do the same thing here with the AT. A little slower, but honestly a lot harder to kill, especially against countless tanks. Although sometimes they can just get instantly crushed. It's kind of a dice roll whether or not the AI will be smart enough to either crush them right away, which they could easily do, or never touch them. All right, good. Another position looking good.
What do you go? Ready to move. Okay. Where do you want these roads?
Beautiful, hitting that. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Copy that. Primer, scoping the hot zone.
All right, Primer, go ahead and hit that rear defense.
Those tanks are about to become scrap metal. Hunter out.
Put one here just for good measure. Yep, there it is.
I have enemy tanks on my scope.
Go for a quick cap. Let's get a tank up. Go across the other side.
We're gonna sprint to the target.
I just scraped the target area. Over.
Target's destroyed.
All right, infantry still next to the farmhouse there, or whatever you want to call it, the little cabin.
What now, sir? Affirm Radley, go! Your order. Spinning those tracks.
All right, reinforcements coming in. Hopefully this will help us lock down. Cutting off the Soviets on the right flank.
Unit lost.
Sheridan ready for orders.
Reporting in.
Infantry take a long time to capture, but it's going to be hard for them to fight back against them.
We're supporting the troops. Yes, sir. Moving out. Departing.
Get that right flank. Actually, let's get this rear. 2 light tanks up. We'll try to hold the rear. Reinforce that first, and then push forward. All right, good. Everything's relatively clear. How are things going with Webb? I think he's trying to take back the positions there. They were overrun. Surprise, there's more medium tanks than we've got.
Enemy vehicle is toast.
Oh, good. Reinforcements just arrived.
Another excellent job, Parker. I'm detailing a pair of M60s to you. Don't lose them. They're all we have until Bannon returns. If he returns.
Roger that.
Webb here. My men are reinforcing the second crossing now. And sir, I'm sure Bannon will pull through.
That remains to be seen, Captain.
Now let's hold off on reinforcement. We know the
We'll
next
hold the forge,
objective.
Parker. Move on to your next objective.
And now for the final crossing, Parker. The bridge is the prize. Claim it and secure it before Ivan does.
Okay.
AT squad ready. Eagle 6, this is Bannon. Sit rep, over.
Roger that, Bannon. I gather you didn't accomplish your objective.
Running his order. Yes. The bridge has been destroyed, sir. We're moving back now, but we're encountering increased Soviet resistance in the area.
We won't be able to hold the crossing forever, Bannon. If you're not here in time, you'll have to find another way around.
But sir, the area's crawling with commies.
And I couldn't care less, Bannon. Ivan is not getting this bridge because of your incompetence. Eagle 6 out.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's get that bridge. So we gonna go to this side here, and we'll secure both sides of the bridge. Now let's buy time for those ATs to get in position.
Ready for duty. Going into the building. Push it harder. Fire!
Webb here. We're under heavy attack at both fords.
Understood, Captain. Can you
Oh,
hold?
damn.
I believe so, Colonel. Some backup would be nice, though.
Roger that. I'll see what I can do. Eagle 6 out.
They're firing at us.
All right, let's call our reinforcements here.
Reporting in.
All that AT is nice.
Enemy in KIA.
Webb, how are you holding out?
We're still doing good, sir. The Russians are attacking like crazy, but we can hold for a while longer. I am running low on ammo, though.
Yes, sir. Infantry.
Roger that. I'll get you some supplies. Hang in there. Eagle 6 out.
AT squad ready. Moving to position. Reporting in.
All right, looks like we have this position.
AT squad moving to the destination. Our way, sir.
All right, we'll face everything. We'll call that north, I suppose. We're not sure. All right, Webb, you'll be fine.
Sir, have we heard from Colonel Wilkins yet?
I spoke to him briefly an hour ago. He told us to meet him at Cascade Falls, the garrison town near Fort Teller.
How many men does he have?
2 understrength companies is what he told me, Captain.
And we have regiments of Soviet troops coming. This won't be an easy fight, Colonel.
No, it won't, Captain. It won't.
All right, let's get more defenses on the line. All right, lots of AT along this road and along the river and bridge. Enemy's going to have a hard time breaking through. Just seemingly sending in units few at a time. Call up a vehicle for repair.
We're ready with the heavy weapons.
Aerial recon finished.
Oh, beautiful. Look at those patents sitting right there. Beautiful.
Good job, Parker. We'll wait a little while longer, but if Bannon isn't here soon, we'll blow the bridge.
Leaving. What? Move! Armor's combat tracks are departing.
Troop carrier waiting for it. Ready to drive.
Armor ready. Moving as ordered.
All right,
Parker,
looking good.
the weather is getting worse, and the Air Force says they soon won't be able to bring in any more reinforcements. Call in what you can before their planes are grounded.
Oh, damn, we have to hold without reinforcements. All right, we'll call in some stuff at the very last second. Call up another vehicle to hold the positions.
Want a fast transport starting with the repairs.
Here we're repairing. All right, 40 seconds. I think we'll lose aerial tactical aid. Here comes the enemy attack again. It's actually our plane moving towards our spawn point there. Enemy is probably rallying for an attack, and we'll start right after we lose the tactical aid.
Last call for those reinforcements, Parker.
Last call.
Yes, sir. Going to take that driving
For your protection.
All right.
Moving.
I think everything's dug in well.
Yes, sir. Armor available. Bradley APC.
Put the Bradley there since it has an ATGM and lighter armor. And the tanks have a main cannon and a little heavier armor and also an ATGM
I
too.
just got off the horn with the Air Force. Their planes are grounded, and that means no more reinforcements. We'll have to make do with what we've got. Eagle 6 out.
Standing by.
Sir, my scouts just reported several Soviet artillery vehicles moving into position across the river.
Roger that. They'll be zeroing in on your position, Parker. Send out a strike team to neutralize them.
All right, that's convenient.
Okay, we're gonna sprint to the target. AT squad.
Let's send out 2 teams. Work together. We have artillery at our disposal.
Eagle 6, I have a sit rep. My scouts say the Soviet main force is moving into the area.
We need to blow that bridge. Bannon, come in. Where the hell are you? Charlie 6, come in.
Running is ordered.
They could be in combat, sir, and the hills break up the radio transmissions. We should give them a little more time.
Damn it. If I don't hear from them soon, we'll blow the bridge and move on.
Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Ooh, random artillery.
Anti-tank unit moving out. Sir.
Webb here. The Russians are coming at us in force. Bring up those Gustavs and we'll show those bastards a thing or two.
Yeah, the Swedes.
Infantry moving.
Oh, Gustav launchers. All right, looks like 1 artillery unit destroyed. Possibly.
AT squad moving. Infantry moving. On our way.
All right, boys, move quickly.
Anti-tank unit moving out. Will do, sir. Covering fire.
This is Webb. If Bannon doesn't get here soon, we'll have to withdraw. I can't sustain these losses for much longer.
Beautiful.
Yes. Okay. Running is ordered, sir.
Good job clearing the artillery, Parker. Now concentrate your forces around the bridge. Captain Webb, sit rep.
Webb here. We're still holding at the fords, but the Russians will break through eventually. Their main force can't be far out now.
Understood, Captain. We'll hold the bridge as long as possible, but I won't risk it for Bannon's sake. He'll have to fend for himself if he's late.
Sir, we will need his tanks for the upcoming battle.
Maybe. If we lose this bridge, there won't be any more battles.
Russians are getting clapped. Soviets having a bad day, man. Oh, we cleared out one of the waves. Not bad.
Available for action. Moving is ordered. Driving to armor's ready to move it out. Armor's come. Move to that. Tracks are moving.
Mechanized here. Ready to drive.
All right, everything's on the line. Big attack happens again. Saving for what? 22 points for artillery? Oh, they get deleted by those AT teams so quickly. Good payback for all the other times that we were a little late to the battle. I want to give Webb some support, but I think he's fine. Charging medium tanks directly into other vehicles is the way to go.
Target is confirmed dead, sir. Hostile neutralized.
Attacking with a tank from range, rookie mistake.
Copy. Firing for effect. Zulu 9 are out. Copy that. Heavy artillery barrage inbound.
That's one defeated hostile. Where do you want these rockets? Good to go.
Now, the nice thing about this part is, since we're doing so much damage from the woods, the enemy doesn't even get a chance to spot us to retaliate. And since we're cut off from reinforcements, we're not really taking any sort of damage. It's like 100% output, 0% damage. All right, more vehicles spotted on the left side.
Sir, we got the tank.
Got one of your units. We're awaiting your
That's one defeated hostile.
awaiting command. We need orders. Promotion. Roll.
Okay, let's try to fall back now. Not looking good, boys. There's a whole line of them.
We can't delay any longer. They might be dead for all we know. Prepare to blow the bridge and move, Parker.
Yes, sir.
Six! Eagle 6, this is Bannon! Don't blow the bridge yet! We're half a click out and coming up on the rear of several Soviet tanks. Engaging now!
Belay that order, Parker. Don't blow the bridge yet. Hold until Charlie Company is across.
Man, those tanks can just snipe us from wherever. All we've got is one repair vehicle, and that was destroyed too.
That was in the nick of time, Bannon. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right, everyone, we're moving on to Cascade Falls. Stay sharp. This thing ain't over yet.
Hell of a last stand, though. Damn. That was a quick mission. We really set things up quickly. We identified where the enemy was on the right flank, and Webb was able to capture. And then we moved towards that bridge quickly, capturing the two fords in between. So, really nice work. This mission is a doozy sometimes, but well, luckily we got her done, boys. So thanks again for leaving a like. Hope you're all enjoying your day. Man, World in Conflict, wonderful. By the way, I saw World in Conflict on sale over the Steam, not Steam sale because, you know, weirdness from Ubisoft, but I did see it on GOG and a couple other sites for like $2 or $3. So if you're liking this playthrough and want to get it for yourself, it's like $2. I mean, you know, that's on sale. I mean, imagine non-sale, like what, $8? Treat yourself. All right, I'll see you all in the next battle. Oh man, it's getting good.